Happy New Year, fanboys and fangirls. Lepke's looking at me all weird right in the eyeballs.
I'm so excited.
We have an audience member.
We have a live audience tonight.
Can we get the audience camera reaction?
No.
Oh, technical difficulties. That camera's not working. Anyway, we're glad that you guys joined us on New Year's Eve. We're going to have a lot of fun tonight. But let me introduce everybody. To my right, it's Tyler Davis.
What's up? And to my right, I guess I'm back to calling him the beautiful Brett Eitzen.
You know, you don't have to do that.
Well, last one of the year. Can't hold anything back now.
It's too late. You've said it. You can't take it back.
Well, 2019's a new year, so we'll switch it up.
I actually have to hit the gym if I want you to
Yeah,
get me.
you're going to have to earn those beautifuls.
Boy, lovely. Well, thanks. Yeah.
It's been a
It's good to be here.
crazy year.
It's just good to be live again. I mean,
it is.
Last week was fun.
How long has it been?
Just
2 weeks?
2 weeks. But even just like 1 week off, it just seems to just throws me off a little bit.
Yeah.
But
Same. I was trying to think of all the news that we hadn't talked about and all the things that I've done. I was like, did I talk about that?
Yeah.
And it was
Everything I wrote down, I was like,
a lot of that stuff I did Sunday night or Saturday night after we had recorded.
right.
I was like, oh, I didn't talk about that yet. That's weird. Now my list isn't really even that long.
It is.
I didn't even do that much. I couldn't remember it.
It is the quiet time, I feel like, for most, especially video games, but even movies too. Not a lot is announced over
Especially
the Christmas season.
January now. There's nothing to watch.
even in January, there's usually not much to watch. Although the last 2
Nothing
years...
good to watch.
The last 2 years have been good, though.
It's true.
We've had Split.
And what happened last?
Get Out was January, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
I didn't see it in January.
Yeah, I didn't either.
I think I saw it in February. Good memories.
Weak
seeing Get
sauce.
Out. I jumped really hard during that movie.
I really cannot wait for the next, not Get Out, but his next movie.
Ooh. I've heard those are in the same universe. But anyway, what have you guys been up to? What'd you guys do for Christmas?
Brett, go first. You're up.
Oh, my note here is I survived Christmas. These guys kind of know, but all of me and my wife's family, extended family, is all within 2 hours. So I think we had 6 Christmases this year in the span of 8 days.
Nice. You get a lot of presents?
No, Claire got a lot of presents.
That's good. That's what's important.
That's what it is. Yeah. But yeah, no, it was all around pretty good. Stephanie got me some workout pants. I think I'm must be putting on the weight or something. It's a sign.
Stephanie got me some workout pants. Long side. Great.
And then I got a couple Apple T-shirts for myself.
Nice. Apple,
like a Granny Smith apple?
No, the Apple
Crab apple?
Like the Apple Campus. The ones that you can't get online or they're not anywhere. You have to go there.
So are they sour apple or
Apple pie?
Pretty much.
apple
I'll go get
turnover?
one. I should wear one tonight.
You should wear one.
Change.
No.
Wardrobe change in 5.
Anyways.
Button.
Enough about me and my clothes that I got over Christmas. Tyler, how about you?
You did something else too. I see your notes.
Oh, I guess we're going through all of them?
Yeah.
I guess that's how we normally do it. We're live.
You haven't even started drinking yet.
Okay. I watched Tag, finally.
Hey.
I rented that. That's a good movie.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. I remember,
Our audience member liked it too.
wanting to see it, and then, I don't know, from someone not hearing, great things, and so I was like, oh, well, maybe and then it just kind of, faded into the background of my consciousness.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw that too.
It's a really funny movie.
I wasn't really too excited about it, but I had a good time watching it.
Yeah.
My favorite part though was the credits.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. It gets a fanboy worthy from me.
I think I gave it an all right. It's because it wasn't
it made me
best
laugh
comedy,
throughout.
but yeah,
so.
it makes you laugh. It's good.
Yeah.
It's a good time.
I need to watch that.
Just this week, Steffi and I rewatched Unbreakable. Next week we're doing Split. And
What
then
did you watch Unbreakable on?
Just the Microsoft. I just re-rented it for Microsoft.
Oh, gotcha.
I've started getting lazy, and if I can't find it on a streaming service, I just rent it online.
I'll do that.
I'm not gonna go Redbox or, I mean, Unbreakable's not gonna be a Redbox, but Family Video or whatever. In one of the few cities that actually has like
a video store.
Video stores still.
Wichita, baby.
So it's it's a legitimate way to watch movies.
Good old Family Video.
And then the last thing, which I haven't really done, but I have.
It did happen.
It did happen. I got this book in the mail. It came out today, called "The Fork, the Witch, and the Worm," and it is
not by C.S. Lewis.
Follow-up book to the Inheritance Cycle, and it's about like 3 little mini stories of Aragon's like a year after the events of the last book. So
spoiler alert.
Sorry.
No, it's okay.
That's all I did.
Sounds like you had an action-packed weekend.
It was fun.
2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Did you play any video games?
I really like.
Yeah, plug your weekly Destiny here.
What's Destiny?
I played about 2 hours of Iron Banner, which was fine. It was fun. And then I played some Blackout solo. Did awful, as one would expect. And I played some Battlefield 5, which was fine.
We need to get you and our audience member, us 3 and the audience member, in some Blackout games, and pick
Nick,
up some dubs.
carry me.
Luke, do you want to go or you want me to go?
I'll go.
Yeah.
I'll continue that off the Blackout talk. I played a little bit of Blackout as well with this guy.
And I think...
No, it was with Hunter and Will.
That's right.
Hunter and Will? Okay. Sorry, Hunter and
Willy Woo.
But I got a duos win with Tyler. That was an experience.
That was an experience for me, too.
I was freaking out about that.
That's on our Instagram, right?
Yeah, it's on Instagram.
Go
and Twitter.
check it out.
He clutched to the end of it.
Yeah, you
super
did. You
exciting.
really did.
I was like, Luke, I'm going to carry you, and I die when there's like 2 squads left.
I got 3 kills at the end. One of them was the same guy twice because he got revived, but it's a pretty fun little video. I think you should check it out, and I'm pretty proud of it. But then also with Hunter and Will, I got 2 quad wins. I got 3 wins in a week, and I've only ever had 1 win on the first night that we got the game. I don't know what happened.
It was awesome.
I had a team that was pushing me around in a wheelbarrow pretty much the whole time. And I just got some victories. But, hey, I'll take it.
I think you were with us. We had the most boring win ever, right?
Yeah.
That was when you were with us?
The circle was as small as it could be, and we're trying to find the guy. And then all of a sudden the game ended.
Yeah. He was just out in the blue with Outlander.
Oh, no.
And so we were like running all over the place. Everybody was on pins and needles.
Yep.
And then the game ended. And we were like, wait, what?
I was getting really worried in that game that this dude is going to pop out and just kill all of us. I was like, somehow I'm going to ruin this for everybody. But it just ended. The second game was a lot more
action.
I'll let you talk about that. You were more active in that.
I think that was the game I had like 9 kills.
Yeah, I got 1. Yes. Also, I rewatched a couple movies. I rewatched Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Oh.
The movie's good. The movie's really good.
I don't have that one yet. Wait, it's out?
Yeah, it's been out for a while.
It's been out since before Black Friday.
I feel bad now. My collection is incomplete.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that when I saw it in theaters, and I thought maybe I enjoyed it, like remembered enjoying it more, and maybe I shouldn't have. But that movie's great. I really like that one. I think it's better than the first Ant-Man. And I also rewatched Mission Impossible Fallout, and that movie is freaking incredible. I've seen that movie like 6 times now.
Really?
Wow.
How?
Well, I saw it 3 times in theaters.
I got to see it once.
Then I bought it, and I watched it like 2 nights in a row when I got it. And then I watched it again last night. I love that movie.
You still
It's
have
so good.
You still have some catching up to do. I've still seen The Last Jedi more times than you've seen that one.
Well,
weekly insert of Last Jedi debate.
I don't want to catch up on that movie.
Yeah.
You can watch it for me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Me too. But yeah. Also, I watched Bird Box, which we'll talk about later.
Also, I watched the Chiefs going to the playoffs.
You excited about that?
Yeah, I am.
Travis,
Chiefs?
thank you for sending me a picture of
Chiefs and the
you
Seahawks.
and me, kind of.
So yeah, the Chiefs in the
So-
playoffs.
It's a good year
Chiefs.
for me.
Mahomes, 50
Mhm.
touchdowns, 5,000 yards.
Go Redskins.
This is so not what we normally talk about.
I know, sports.
I wish we talked about sports more.
I was kind of getting worried about the Chiefs going in these last 3 weeks, especially after all the Kareem Hunt stuff. And
Yeah.
we are not playing good. Our defense is trash. But then we stomped the Raiders, so it really felt good. And I really like our quarterback, Mahomes.
Till you have to pay him.
I want a quick shout out, Shay in the chat. Got an Xbox One S for Christmas.
Dude, congrats.
So
Do we know Shay?
I don't think so. Just
Shay, where are you from?
just a fanboy,
That's awesome.
a fellow fanboy,
Some good free games next
Or
month. Make sure you
fangirl.
pick
or
them up.
fangirl.
I know a girl named Shay.
I shouldn't assume.
You're the worst.
I am legitimately. Tyler,
I did some stuff.
tell me about it.
I played Black Ops as well. Got my internet fixed, so I was actually able to dominate.
Noise.
Feels good. I got 2 wins last night. Dude, whatever. I was doing really well yesterday. Got 2 wins last night. Got 3 wins with Luke over the break. So I don't know. I probably got 6 or 7 wins in the last 2 weeks. I'm still reading Mortal Engines. It's good. Fang's actually becoming important now, so I guess that's kind of in the movie.
She karate kicked that dude yet?
No, not yet. She says she kills people for a good cause, though. Which is whatever. That's cool, I guess. One of my Christmas gifts was Shoe Dog by Phil Knight. Do you guys know who Phil Knight is?
Nee.
Nope.
No, he's the creator of Nike.
Oh.
And it's a memoir by him. He's a super private guy. So
cool.
So he released a memoir, and it's really interesting to read about how he started his company and things like that. So it's been good so far. I'm not super far into it, but I'm really excited. I haven't read a nonfiction book in probably 5+ years. So it's been a while. I went and saw Into the Spider-Verse again.
Yes,
Oh.
so good.
Such a good movie.
I don't need to say anything else about that. And then we actually all watched Bird Box together.
Together.
Valley Center? Dope. Sorry, I like to know where people are from. I think it's really cool. But yeah, we watched Bird Box.
Goes to Axis.
Maybe.
I feel bad if I don't remember who that is. I'm sorry.
You're the worst.
I am the worst.
But yeah, other than that, and I played Recore.
Yeah.
Which we'll talk about that a little more later too.
Oh yeah, I did watch my try new things.
I forgot to say also, I played the 2 new maps on Call of Duty.
Oh yeah, I did that too. I got the season pass thing.
Yeah, what'd you think about the maps?
I think Madagascar is really good,
Me too.
and I think Elevation is just kind of.
I think it's fine.
Yeah, it's kind of whatever.
It's like, okay.
But Madagascar is awesome.
Yeah, it is.
That map is super cool.
It's like very open, but yet very
Kind of tight. Like, yeah. But Elevation there's just way too much going on.
Yeah.
Like between highs and lows, and then like there's so many buildings in the middle. Like you feel like you're on top of each other, and it's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And everybody only goes to that one spot on like the far left side where the stairs are. That's literally where
And that
everybody goes.
statue?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's where everybody plays, and so like you don't even touch the other side of the map, which is kind of annoying. But they're not. Neither of them are bad, so that's a bonus. But yeah, it was on sale, so I picked it up.
Yeah, me too.
I did not. You should have texted me.
Well, if you,
Is it still on sale?
I think so. I think it's on sale till the 8th. But speaking of sales and stuff, should we get into the news?
Oh, is it time for the news?
The news.
Do we have like a jingle when we hit news?
No, I need to make
News.
it still.
With a Z, except on the picture it's with an S.
I think I want to try and get that audio line from. It's either Man of Steel. No, it's probably Batman v Superman, where Perry's talking about like.
In other
In other
news,
news.
Yeah.
water,
Wet.
wet.
Yeah.
That was a really loud high five. I started to type news, but my first news note is just Aquaman. I started to type out what I was saying, and I'm guessing I got sidetracked and forgot to type it.
Or you just knew what you were going to say.
Yeah, which I do know. Aquaman crossed $750 million yesterday.
The thing is really making
It's
money
moving.
fast.
And tomorrow it's going to make a lot more money because
That's
it's a
crazy.
holiday. I'm thinking it might be the first billion-dollar DC movie since The Dark Knight.
Mm-hmm. There's
Thoughts? Remember, we did an over/under on this.
yeah, and it was for 900.
Yeah, it was 900, and I took the over.
Me too.
Brett took the under.
I did take
think.
the under.
You're the
No, I did. I'm the
keep saying
worst.
You're the worst. It's true.
No,
I'm
good
shocked
for it.
every time
I'm
he says you're
super
worse.
excited. I love this movie. Yeah, getting to 900 is not going to be hard for it.
No.
It's
It's only been out a week and a half.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's crazy. The movies around Christmas time always have good legs.
Mm-hmm.
I guess unless there's a Star Wars movie, the other ones usually don't.
Right.
Like Jumanji, that
Yeah.
thing made
Oh,
money
yeah.
forever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
Greatest,
true.
Greatest Showman
It could
Yeah.
made money forever.
this is one of those we're seeing an interesting trend in that because there aren't a lot of new movies released at the beginning of January, those December movies do tend to have longer legs.
Mm-hmm.
The good ones, obviously.
That's
not.
why people want the December release slot.
Yeah.
I think.
Mm-hmm. Especially when there's no Star Wars. movie.
Yeah. Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, if you don't have to compete with Star Wars.
Yeah, that's a huge win for DC
Like
and Warner
even-
Brothers, was getting Aquaman in December with no Star
Yeah,
Wars
like
movie.
even Spider-Verse and Mary Poppins.
Oh, they're gonna
barely
have-
had a drop. They're still making money.
Neither of those actually had a drop.
Neither.
Both of them were up. Well, because they came out the week.
Spider-Man
previously-
came out a week before the rest
Right.
of them.
Well, the Christmas break gave pretty much everything a boost, except for Aquaman
Mm.
because it made so much money. Its opening
Yeah.
versus last weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Sorry, Box Office Mojo. It's
Plug.
where I get all my stats.
I'll throw in one more box office story. I think it's on here. Yeah. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse crossed 200 million.
Yay!
So
That movie
good.
deserves all the money.
It does.
if it makes it to 500, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
I hope it does. I don't know. It's pretty far though. It's been out 3 weeks.
3 weeks. It's probably
I think it'll fall around
peak around
I think that thing-
325.
Yeah.
I think that movie's gonna have crazy legs.
I hope it does. I've
Like-
seen it twice.
Like
Yeah.
even better legs than Aquaman.
And Aquaman.
I think like
That'd be great.
parents, I think, are just gonna keep taking their kids to it because it's the best animated movie to take them to.
The
Yeah.
second time I saw it, there was a guy next to me. He was with his mom, and he was like an older guy. He's probably 17, 18. I say older guy. He was an older kid, and I could hear him whispering to his mom, explaining like all the different characters and stuff. I was
That's
like,
awesome.
"That's awesome." Sorry, one of you guys go now.
I'll go. You know that Uncharted movie that's supposed to happen? Well, it lost a director again.
Is this third time?
Second or third.
Who
Yeah.
was in line for that?
I think it was Sean Levy.
You know who would be a great director for that? Christopher.
McQuarrie?
Yeah.
He won't do it.
He won't do it, but he would knock that out of the park.
He'd knock anything out of the park. He's a great director.
He's gonna be doing that Green Lantern movie.
Probably doing the next Mission Impossible movie.
Well, he's doing Top Gun right now, isn't he?
Oh,
Yes.
that's right. He
Yeah.
wrote it. Is he?
Oh, is he?
directing
He's
it?
directing
Maybe he's
it.
not
I
directing
think
it.
he wrote it.
I think he's directing it because he did that little video thing with Tom Cruise.
Hey, Brett, look it up.
I'm googling it. It's fine.
But yeah, that movie.
Nope.
No, Joseph
Kosinski.
Kosinski.
Yeah, Uncharted. I mean, it's intriguing. You got Tom Holland playing
I
the
like
young
both of those movies.
Nathan Drake, so it has potential. But I just don't think it should happen. I think it should just make another game with the daughter from 4. Do it. Spoilers. I guess. She's barely in it. She's in the post-credit scene. But just do that.
Are you looking at Xbox sales?
Sorry, I'm trying to see if the Call of Duty
The
pass was still on
It
sale.
is. Not for much of a discount.
$5.
Hey,
You
man.
guys sprung over that for $5?
Yep.
Ugh,
Fight me.
I'm not. You'll beat me. You've won 6 games
Well,
of Blackout.
This
and
is
I've
what
won
I
0.
decided. I decided I'm not getting Battlefield, so I might as well get the
Oh.
season pass.
Sure.
We got to change the blackout thing for you, though.
I know. We need to play some more Blackout.
We need, yeah. He's like, we'll make it happen.
It's happening.
He's over there doing his calisthenics.
Yeah.
Getting ready.
He's getting ready for the game.
Stretch-
Put me
those
on.
thumbs.
Put me on your back.
All right, what news story you got for us?
I don't have news stories this week.
Don't worry, we'll carry you on the podcast too.
Don't say that. He does all the text stuff.
I know he carries us every week. There is a fan-made Ocarina of Time remake being done on Unreal Engine 4. I don't know if we need to try to find the gameplay and plug it on Twitter, and so you guys can see it. If you're a Zelda fan,
It looks so good.
it looks awesome, and I hope that they like find a way to sell it to people, or like port it to the Switch. I doubt they will, but
Just
I would
Nintendo.
gladly play it.
Nintendo just
Pay the guy.
just re-release it on the Switch. Just do it. Almost everybody will buy it because that is one of the best Nintendo games. One of the best video games ever made.
It would be awesome, but it looks really cool with
Yeah.
updated graphics.
It looks really good when it's not polygon faces and everything else.
Yeah. Visual gags for the audio listeners.
I hear they like them.
That one.
Okay. Yeah.
Looks so sick.
Isn't that wild looking?
That is crazy looking.
Have you seen like the actual gameplay?
No.
Oh, it looks so awesome.
It's like the very opening of. Have you played Ocarina
it's
of Time?
like a
No.
Oh, it's
Is
a
that-
very. It's when
a
you wake
Deku
up.
tree.
Breath of the Wild was my first Zelda game.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I'm not saying my parents denied me a childhood, but
Dude.
I love you, Mom and Dad.
GameCube.
Shay, did you get any games for your Xbox? Sorry, he said he got an Xbox and we didn't.
yeah. What are you playing this one over the break?
Let us know what you're playing.
Right.
If it's a break for you.
So I got a news story for you about a movie that we all loved, A Quiet Place. It's getting a sequel, which I don't know if we're all excited for that, but kind of like nervous. John Krasinski is writing it, and he talked about it today, actually, and he said it's going to be totally new characters.
Good.
Yay.
Good decision.
Which is really good.
Is he gonna play one of them? It's his twin brother in another part of town.
That'd be interesting, but they can do so many awesome things with this, so I'm really excited about that. If it was Emily Blunt, I'd still be excited, but those characters' stories have been told now,
Yeah.
so I'm glad they're gonna do something new with it.
That'll be cool.
Yep.
James Wan has been on Twitter recently. He congratulated a couple who got engaged after seeing Aquaman, which
Oh yeah, that was cute.
Congrats
I did
to
see
those
that video.
people.
That
That's
was
awesome.
That was cute.
the other thing I thought that was really cool is people were tagging him, tagging him while they were bullying people who didn't like the movie. And so he put out a statement like, hey, don't bully people who don't like my movie. Like, not everyone has to like Aquaman. That's okay. And I was like, that's pretty dope. It's easy to say that when your movie's making a lot of money, but
it is.
it's still really cool that he put out a statement to say that.
I think it's sad that we live in a
World where we have to
have to put out a statement. But yeah, like,
So those keyboard warriors, man.
be good
It's
to
really-
each other.
It's really easy to say something through 200 characters when you have never seen the other person.
Yeah. Shay says that he got Subnautica,
Subnautica. Is that the
which I have not played.
underwater
He's
exploration?
put
game?
about 30 hours into it. Is it
Holy
good,
cow.
Shay?
Jeez Louise.
I want to say it's a game where it's like
Yeah.
No Man's Sky, but it's underwater.
Underwater.
Open world survival adventure video game.
Dope.
It allows the player to freely explore the ocean on an alien planet known as Planet 4546b, collecting unique resources to survive. So
Nice.
it sounds like Ark underwater. It sounds pretty cool.
Yeah.
I don't like Ark, but there's an audience for it for sure.
An audience will write in our audience.
Yeah. Hey, I tried.
Oh my gosh.
Lepke, are you excited about Atlas?
Yeah, we were kind of talking about that. I want to get it, but everyone's just saying it's just kind of a mask of art,
Yeah.
pirate themed.
And real buggy right now.
Well,
All right.
If you put art at the beginning.
Yeah, no, that's true. I played it when it first came up on Xbox, and that thing was a mess.
So
Are you guys fans of the character IG-88?
Sure, why not?
Do you know who that is?
I feel like I recognize that name.
It's from Star Wars.
Yeah, is it the assassin droid?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, he's going to be in The Mandalorian. John
Oh.
Favreau had tweeted a picture of him, or Instagram or whatever, something of him.
Why?
Because
He's gonna kill people.
Okay. Gotta get that.
Because,
Gotta get that
fan
OG
service.
that OG tie-in, I guess.
because you can't do Boba Fett.
I don't even. I saw the picture of him.
It's gonna be bounty hunter heavy, I think.
Yeah,
So they'll probably have everybody but Boba.
I would imagine. Yeah.
He looks like like a prototype version of the Power Ranger droid.
I don't know what that means.
I can't remember his name. Oh, never mind. No, he doesn't. He looks like a coffee maker.
He's a little steampunky.
Yeah. Looks
Star
like he
Wars-
belongs in
Star
Mortal
Wars.
Engines.
Star Wars needs more steampunk.
Star Wars Mortal Engines.
Crossover confirmed.
Yeah.
Ooh, I'd actually be kind of intrigued by that.
Did you guys see the photo Ryan Reynolds put up for Detective Pikachu?
I did.
dots.
Is the little mocap
The
dots?
Pika dots is what he called them.
That was cool.
I thought it was cool. I didn't know they were doing like mocap
Mocap
with
for
him.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty cool.
I think it's such
It'd be cool to see
a
his face.
readily available technology these days that it's almost just easier to do that than have someone go in and like from scratch
Well, I think it's also a
create
good
those movements.
creative choice too, because it makes like when he's talking as Pikachu, it makes the facial expressions more organic.
Yeah.
And so that'll be cool.
Mm.
I'm excited to see him play Pikachu. It's like weird to say.
Who would have thought that? You
Yeah.
would have be.
I remember when he was
saying-
casted, I was
Ugh.
like, what? But then I saw the trailer and I was like, yes, this works. And I'm excited.
Oh,
I
yeah.
keep expecting it to have like Deadpool dialogue from a kids movie somewhere.
Dead
Yeah.
Pika?
All I could hear was
Peekaboo?
Deadpool.
Yeah.
But it's like, oh, this is like a PG version of Deadpool? No.
No, that happened recently.
Yeah.
And it made no money.
Didn't make any money.
So we could be getting the Foxmen and the Fantastic Fox 4. That one didn't work as well.
It really didn't. Try again.
No.
The Foxtastic
Crash and
4.
burn.
Foxtastic 4.
Fast 4.
What?
Such dig it. Shut up, Tyler.
All right, moving on.
Is this
No.
a crossover between
Fox and Disney?
no,
Shit,
the
my face on the mic.
the
Anyway.
the Fantastic Four and the
Fantastic
Robin
Mr.
the
Fox?
Rob no well yeah that or the Robin Hood from Disney, the fox with foxes
No.
and bears and woodland creatures.
No, I wish. It's Marvel Disney is going to be able to use those and start doing stuff in 6 months, Kevin Feige says.
Oh dang.
So we're going to be getting those a lot sooner than we thought, I guess.
Wow.
Well, depending, I guess, on how fast they can move in pre-production and filming and post-production. But
Yeah. My guess is
doesn't this
late 2020 is the first we probably see them in
Yeah.
I mean outside of maybe like a post-credit scene.
Yeah, a character showing up at like end of Infinity War
Right.
or Endgame.
Right. No, it's Infinity War Part 2.
Infinity War. Part 2. But I was when we were at dinner just now, I was like, is that right after Dark Phoenix comes out?
Yeah.
Doesn't Dark Phoenix come out in 6 months?
I'm pretty sure that is the nail in the coffin for that X-Men universe.
God, New Mutants. I want to see that movie so bad, so bad, because it's just got to be horrible.
So here's what you
It
need
was
to do.
supposed to be out by now, wasn't it?
It was
You
supposed
need
to come out in
to get a
April.
job
Yeah.
at Disney, and over the next 15 years, make your way up into an executive level when you'll have access to the unreleased film.
And
Then you can watch it.
And I will release it. I will release
Then
it.
you will release it.
I will leak it online and lose my job.
Then you can make everyone happy and,
And
go
then
to
you can come
WB
back and join us.
and release the Snyder Cut.
Never.
So everyone would love you.
I'll just tweet out. I've seen the Snyder Cut, and it's amazing, but I can't release it.
And then just make everyone hate you.
Guys, the Snyder Cut is so good.
Hey, do we have more news?
I have one more.
Do it.
Games with Gold for January.
Oh, so good.
January 1, tomorrow.
Or today if you're
or-
listening
yeah.
to
Or
this.
yesterday.
Yeah. Is Celeste, which won Best Indie Game at the Game Awards this year. So
Nice.
pretty crazy that that's a free game on Xbox.
Mm.
Yep.
Somebody pulled some strings or owed some favors. I don't know. But it's a game about overcoming depression. So definitely worth giving a shot.
Yep.
And then January 16th will be WRC 6. and I put ... It's a racing game. I haven't heard good things about it. It's got a really bad Metacritic score.
Worldwide Racing.
Yeah.
2006.
World Racing Club 6, like game number 6. WRC 6.
Oh, I heard WWR. I don't know. I kind of spaced off. That's okay.
But it's a racing game. I'm sure it'll be fine. It's free. But Forza Horizon 2 is free recently. If you didn't get that, you missed out on a good one.
Yeah.
So I thought that was cool that Celeste was free, though. I'm super excited. First thing I'm doing tomorrow is waking up and downloading that.
Yeah.
Probably do it when you get home.
Oh, that's true.
You might check.
Yeah.
So, you guys saw that Us trailer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
We need to talk about this trailer for a bit.
We should. Let's talk about it.
What'd you think of it?
I loved it.
Yeah.
I thought it was awesome.
It's definitely leaning way more into
It actually looks
the horror
kind of scary, yeah.
than Get Out. Like Get Out was definitely scary, but I felt like it leaned into the suspense aspects, and this one looks like straight up, oh, this is a scary movie.
I'm pumped
and I'm
for it.
loving it.
I can't wait. I think the performances will all be really good too. And I can't get over Lupita Nyong'o, how creepy she is in that trailer. Well, the scary version of Lupita is because the normal version, the normal version has no rhythm, and the scary version is like super creepy. So I'm curious.
I'm curious about what it's going to be like. Is it supernatural? Is it clones? Like, what's going on?
I'm guessing clones because of the bunnies, yeah, and like that weird little lab scene, that you kind of see. I'm guessing clones.
I'm guessing it's not clones because that's what they want you to do.
Yeah, I think it's
true.
I think it's going to be something just totally
off the wall.
Weird.
Do you think it'll be a social commentary again?
Probably.
Absolutely.
I saw a thing, because, the internet's undefeated. I saw a thing that said, is Jordan Peele telling us to get out of the U.S.? And then my first response was, that dude's probably high. That was like my first thought.
That's funny.
Clever little thing to notice, though.
Yeah, I thought the trailer was really good. Looks really scary. Although I was watching it and they're like, they're going to kill us, we're going to kill them. And I was like, okay. I've heard that before. And then like the tagline of the movie is we are.
Words are hard.
Words are really hard for Luke tonight.
Drinking that cream soda's got you feeling some kind of way. We are our own worst enemy.
And I was like, okay, I get it. Like I felt like it was a little on the nose.
Yeah.
With that, but it doesn't make me dislike the trailer at all. It looks scary. It looks really good. I trust Jordan Peele to make a good movie because Get Out was freaking incredible.
If I've learned anything from marketing, oftentimes they just cater to the lowest common denominator.
Yeah.
Like,
wow, way to call people low.
I'm calling. There are people out there who won't get that. They'll be like, "What was that trailer?" And then they'll look at the poster and be like, "Oh."
I wonder if there's anything special about those scissors.
I sure hope
They're
so.
focusing on the scissors.
They are. Have you seen Jordan Peele's Instagram this week? He's posting like all the fan art. It's super cool. Like there's some crazy talented
people
out there.
And they're like gold scissors.
Yeah.
Supernatural scissors that when you cut something.
What if
it's like those.
What if they cut the space-time continuum and they just pulled somebody from a different universe?
Oh my god! I thought it maybe was like the opposite of the three. What are they? The witches in Greek mythology. They all share one eye, and they cut a string, and the person dies. The Fates. Thank you, Lucky. What if in this, it's kind of the opposite, where they cut a string, and it duplicates them, but it's like an opposite.
The Disney Hercules?
Oh, yeah. Wow, it has been a while. I need to watch those before Kingdom
Hearts.
Or
you just need to understand Greek mythology better. Come on, man.
Read some Wonder Woman.
Do we need to tell Assassin's Creed Odyssey that they need to get on that?
Yeah, send us a free copy of Odyssey so Tyler can understand Greek mythology.
Yeah, Ubisoft. I know a guy you guys sponsor. Help me out. That's all the news I have.
That's all for me, too.
You know what that means.
What are we talking about first?
Oh, what are we talking about first?
We talking about Bird Box?
Bird Box.
Let's
We have to
knock
talk
Bird
about Bird
Box
Box.
out.
Hold on. Review.
Movie already.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't care.
I think we can do it without spoiling.
Yeah, we
it.
probably don't need to spoil anything.
Our audience member hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, well then.
I've kind of got a small spoiler.
He knows that. I think most people already know that.
I think it'd be good to know going in.
We'll see where the review goes.
Okay. Yeah.
So
How do we feel
Bird
about-
Awkward silence.
Box.
So it's either, according to the internet, and again, because the internet's never wrong,
Yeah.
this is either the best movie of the year or the worst thing. How can anyone like this? Where do you guys fall?
Definitely neither of those.
I thought it was
Is it that divisive?
Yeah, it is surprisingly divisive. But that's just the internet.
I thought it was.
Let's break that trend.
I thought it was all right.
Yeah, I'll break the trend. Let's do that.
Yeah, no, I thought it was a good movie. I really enjoyed watching it with you guys.
I enjoyed you guys coming over to watch it.
I
It's
don't-
cool. It's something different.
Yeah. Because we usually go to see movies together, like in the theater. So
Yeah.
going over to someone's house to watch
Yeah, it
a
was
new
cool.
movie, Netflix bringing us together.
Yeah, look at them doing big things for the world, kind of
It
making everyone hate
definitely-
each other about their opinions.
It definitely still felt like a Netflix movie to me.
It did, but it's nice to see Netflix put out a movie that's successful.
Right. Oh, yeah, this is at the top of my, like, the 30 movies I've watched this year, and the, like, 4 of them that have been Netflix
It's the best
original.
one.
It's the best of the Netflix ones, easily.
It's the... That could be a lie. I think it's the only Netflix original movie I've watched this year. I think. I don't know. I liked it, though.
I still need to watch Bandersnatch.
Yeah, I tried to watch it this weekend. Dana was sick, and she didn't want to watch it because she didn't feel good, which I didn't blame her for that. But I do plan to watch it this week at some point.
So I think it's hard to talk about this movie and not, like, also talk about A Quiet Place. It feels like they kind
Yeah.
of go hand in hand in that
They're incredibly similar
yeah,
to a point.
like
Yes.
one's don't speak and one's don't see.
Yeah.
And
And sometimes
Bird Box
don't
is,
speak.
Yeah, sometimes don't speak. Is very much the don't see, the blindfolds, obviously.
What I put for my like first impressions or thoughts
Yeah.
was it's a cool movie with a pretty like wild premise. Like it's kind of out
Yeah.
there that sometimes provides tense moments, but is well acted.
Wow.
Like that was my thoughts on it.
That's pretty much what I wrote. I said good performances and some tension, keep you entertained, but overall it was just too boring and a concept that I could never fully be engaged in.
We are pretty close to each other
Yeah.
in terms of thinking there.
Yeah.
I
there's
don't
some,
have that written down,
I
but
definitely,
I agree completely.
yeah.
like there's some parts where I was like, oh wow, that's really cool. And like Sandra Bullock and Trevante Rhodes, who are the two main leads in
You
this.
mean Jon Stewart?
Sure. They're really good, but then you have moments in the movie that kind of take away from it. Like when they're having conversations outside with blindfolds on, I was just kind of like, this is weird. And I was kind of making fun of the movie when we were watching it too. There's just some moments that take me out of it. I think some of the writing of the characters is dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was telling you guys, like just go to the grocery store and stay there.
Right.
And they went there, but they didn't stay there. And I was like, okay, but it's all right.
There's an interesting plot twist about halfway through that changes it up quite a bit. It makes the threat way more severe. And I really appreciated that about it.
Which plot twist?
Maybe twist.
dude
Twist
who
is probably
showed
not
up?
the right word.
There's an interesting character. Is that what you're talking
The whole idea that it's not just killing people.
about? Oh yeah.
Like there are infected that are around that have some mental capacity
To embrace it.
to not only understand what's going on, but then like
To use it.
attempt to use it in some sort of way. And that's probably one of my my cons for the movie.
They never just explain that.
You don't, yeah, and you can have vague, like, supernatural antagonists in a movie, like themes, but if you're gonna go to the trouble of like having people possessed, I think you have to give some sort of grounding in like how does it work or
Right.
why is it happening, and there's just none of that, and so the threat never feels immediate unless there's one of those people right there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would agree with that. That's actually one of my cons is it's just unexplainable. Like there's never closure
Yeah.
with the antagonist of the movie, which I find strange. But it doesn't kill the movie for me. It was just kind of weird, like
Same.
with the people who can light spoilers, with the people who can like be out there with no blindfold.
Right.
I didn't understand it. Like it just was like super weird to
I was
me.
just, maybe they're insane.
Well, they did say that they escaped from the insane asylum, so they are already insane.
Yeah.
So
I think it's just gearing us up for a sequel that will probably dive deeper into that. With as successful as it's been,
oh yeah,
they're going to make a second one.
I think it just depends.
And they
on,
have that opportunity to expand on what is the threat, really.
I wonder if the author of the book will provide that to them, though. That would be my next question. Thank you.
So, like, kind of along those same lines, whenever somebody would see the monster,
The entity.
the entity, sure, I never really believed why they were like killing themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes it would go full on happening, and they'd just be like,
Right.
out the window, in front of the car. It's like, okay. Whereas, like, at the beginning when everything's first happening, some lady's like, Mom? And she gets in a burning car, and it's like, so what are these people seeing
Right.
that's driving them to do this? Because it just didn't feel consistent.
And even later on, like, even when Sandra Bullock's character, I don't remember her name, Mallory? Mallory still has her blindfold on and is not seeing anything. She's still hearing
it,
voices.
which wasn't a thing until the end.
Right.
Yeah.
Except maybe that at the beginning when they were, like, the one lady saw her, although, maybe she saw her mom rather than hearing her mom. I don't know.
But, like, I guess, what's his name from Get Out could have just been spitballing, but in marketing, they're like, you see your worst fear, and
Right.
it drives you to kill yourself. Some people do it instantly.
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not even like they're afraid.
no, they just kill
They
them.
just
Like, it goes full
embrace them.
happening. I
Yeah,
think
yeah.
this movie is a mixture of A Quiet Place and The Happening. A great movie and a horrible movie.
Yeah.
And
And
gave
it
us
lands somewhere
a
in the middle.
mediocre movie.
That's a good way to describe it. I like that. Because, yeah, even at the end, not spoiler at all, but when they're, like, running away, you see, like, the trees.
Yeah,
Moving, and I'd be
The
like,
Happening.
Is this happening?
Yeah. Prequel for The Happening?
I think we all
prequel
said
Happening?
that, like when it
Yeah.
was going on. I think all three of us were like, "The question mark." What would you guys? Well, actually,
One
did
more
we-
con for me.
I was gonna say I need
Because
to
I
get
want to
through
end on happy notes, but why is Machine Gun Kelly in this movie?
my- Okay, so he's one of
I
my
have-
cons too.
Me too.
Machine Gun Kelly,
But
he's
I
terrible.
have to add on to it.
He only-
Police Academy and Machine Gun Kelly are not good in this movie.
Well, Machine Gun Kelly has the same line. He says it a different way, like 5 times, and then he
And it's just
vanishes.
the-
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But, like, even that girl,
yeah, she's bad.
The
too.
girl he's with.
you know who that girl is? It's Alita. Alita
That's
Battle Angel. That's Alita.
Oh, really?
So I'm I'm majorly nervous about that movie. I'll still see it.
That's the
'cause-
girl playing Alita.
Yeah. Rosa Salazar. She,
Is she in Birds of Prey?
what?
Is she in the Harley Quinn movie?
No.
I feel like I saw her name attached to it.
Rosa Perez is the,
Okay. Oh, okay. Good.
or something. She's in Pineapple Express.
Yeah, she's the cop.
Yeah. But I didn't like either one of them, and they disappear. It's never explained. Nobody ever questions it. It was stupid. That was like,
Yeah, that was weird. I have that as a con, and then my other con is it's similar to A Quiet Place. It's just not as good,
yeah.
which is not the movie's fault, but
Yeah.
It's just unfortunate. But pros I did have. I thought the performances from Chandra Bullock and Trevante Rhodes were fantastic. I thought the supporting cast was decent for the most part, outside of Machine Gun Kelly.
Yep.
And then I was like, it's a really small thing, but I was a huge fan of like the effect that they would do for the eyes when they would see the entity. Because I just thought that was, I don't know, I just thought it looked really cool. It was super different. It's a stupid pro, but I thought it was cool
absolutely that's not a stupid pro.
I was a big fan of that stylistic choice for that.
I love how this movie is paced. We talk a little bit about how near the end of the movie it gets maybe a little slow because the danger doesn't quite feel real. There's danger near in the third act, but it's from a totally different reason.
I thought it was kind of corny, like
the
car people.
No, I was thinking the river.
Yeah.
Here's my. This was kind of a con for me.
Yeah.
Like, there's tense parts, but there's not enough of them, and that should have been one for me. But then also, this movie is extremely predictable.
Sure.
In a bad way. Like, sometimes predictability can be good. Like, Black Panther and Aquaman are predictable, but I like both of those. But like this with the guy who visits the river, like with the blindfolds on the river, I was like, yeah, I know exactly what's gonna happen. And it was exactly that. I don't know, they just didn't sell me on this world, I think. Whereas like A Quiet Place was like, this is a problem.
Sure.
And they show that to you throughout the entire movie. It's a tense movie. And then this one was like, here's a little bit of intensity. Now it's going to kind of talk a bit. Here's some intensity. It's going to talk a bit more.
I think what helped A Quiet Place versus Bird Box is in A Quiet Place we don't see what brought him to that point.
Right.
In Bird Box you kind of see it start to take place. So there's no like, this is just the world we live in and you're going to have to deal with it. Like you actually see it start to take place and they never really sell it to you that way.
Yeah, that's a good point.
So I think that's a little bit different, but I do agree with you. Like it's just kind of, I don't know. I felt like they switched up what was dangerous for the convenience of the movie. Like we're doing a river scene, so the river's the problem. We're outside and you can't look. We're in the woods and they can talk to you. Like it just seemed like everything kept changing and the danger kept changing, which was kind of strange. But
I felt like I kept saying in my head, I was kind of heckling the movie that we were watching, but I'd just be like, okay, I get it.
Yeah.
Whereas in like, I'm gonna make a bunch of comparisons with Quiet Place. Like,
as you should. No,
like in A Quiet Place, normal. I was like, okay, oh, ouch, like.
Yeah. A Quiet Place is the good kind of predictable as well.
Yeah.
Speaking to that.
I agree with that.
Do we want to give it our ratings?
Sure.
Is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we do that?
I don't think so. This is maybe my favorite Sandra Bullock film in the last 5 years.
I like The Blind Side.
5 years.
Was that 5 years? I feel like that was longer than 5 years ago.
I feel like I'd like Ocean's 8 more than this one.
Oh yeah, Ocean's 8 is pretty good.
I
by
haven't
comparison.
seen it yet. But
I don't know.
Probably the same with me. I just never see Sandra Bullock movies.
I think this is one of her better performances for sure.
She's good.
She's fantastic really good in this movie. She's better in this movie than she is in the Ocean's movie. I think the Ocean's movie is more entertaining though.
Blindside was 9 years ago.
Before we give our ratings, is this okay to say, you think? Can I say that? Or is that a spoiler?
No, yeah, you can go ahead and say that.
Okay.
That's something I think that it'll either really bother you or it won't bother you at all.
And it bothered me because it was one of the things that I needed to be sold on.
What is it?
You never see the entity. You never see the monster. It's just a gust of wind is really all you get. And the drawing.
Yeah.
And like whenever somebody
there's shadows
or like whenever like Sarah Paulson's character, she says, "Oh my God," and then she dies.
Yeah.
It's like, could we not see what she saw? I was really excited to see what Sandra Bullock was going to see.
Yeah.
Never got it.
You got to see it in drawings.
even then it was
But,
so
like,
super varied.
Every
and-
drawing was different.
Yeah.
Just like
It
a
was like-
dark figure.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was Sauron.
I'd be afraid of Sauron.
No, I would agree, Luke, that's kind of a definitely a con for me.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I still enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a Matthew McConaughey. I think it's an all right.
It is all right. It's enjoyable. I wouldn't call it great. I wouldn't call it bad. It's a good time.
I
Check
put
it
it.
out,
I put it on
maybe.
the low end of fanboy worthy because I think if you like thriller, suspense type movies, I think you'll still like it.
Yeah.
I think there's room for it in that world of movies.
Yeah.
But like I was like, it's either on the high end of all right, or the really low end of fanboy. I'll go with fanboy worthy.
I've got it right in the middle.
I'll round up.
I've got in the middle of the second all right. So like in between the
So it's
R and
literally
the
a
I.
5 out of 10.
Yeah. 5.0 repeating out of 10.
That's just 5.
Yep.
Yeah. Awesome.
Great. Let us know what you guys thought of it if you watched it.
Yeah, please do.
I'm curious to know.
I didn't know it was so divisive.
Me
I mean, I guess every movie's divisive.
I thought
nowadays.
everybody just thought what I thought about it, and then I'm seeing like people be like, "The best movie I've ever seen. This movie's garbage." I'm like, "What?"
It is not the best movie you will ever see.
It's also not complete garbage.
No.
No.
Well done.
Guys, do you know what time it is?
It's time to
Talk about stuff that we did
do stuff.
that we had never done before.
Try new things.
Oh, that's what we call it, right? Forgot.
Try new things.
I don't have a fancy transition.
Oh, I
for
thought
this
you were
one.
gonna have.
I'm sorry.
I was waiting for you to hit the button.
We only do it like
Let's hit a different button. What
Hit the button.
Do you have anything fun on there? Did you take off the Thor thing?
yeah, Thor's not on there anymore. I'm sorry.
You should just have one GIF ready.
Just
to
put
go.
your Battlefield 5 gameplay back up there. We'll be good.
Try new things.
Here you can see I'm destroying noobs. Oh, okay, perfect.
So I'll start. I think I had a pretty
Yours wasn't terribly long.
Mine
Unless
was
you made
pretty
it longer.
pretty short and very enjoyable. So I got to watch 2 episodes from Batman the animated series. I do not remember what they were called.
Christmas with the Joker.
Christmas with the Joker is the
and
first
Holiday
one.
Nights.
And Holiday Nights.
Episode 2 of the first season and episode 1 of the 4th season.
Right.
Nailed it. I love this show.
Those they were so good. Is that where the original Christmas with the Joker? I love how it's all just references and like the Joker like changing up words for songs and things like
That's where it
that.
comes from.
That is where that comes from.
I'm pretty sure.
That's awesome.
Joker got away.
On the Christmas tree rocket ship.
Yes. That's the Christmas tree I want
Yeah.
in my apartment. House.
No, yeah, I liked that one. I actually liked the Holiday Nights one even more.
I do too.
I thought it was like a really fun look, especially with Harley and
Harley and Ivy.
Ivy. They're just
They're
goofy together.
They're an awesome duo.
They're just a great.
Are they lovers in
Pair.
the show?
not in the show.
Okay.
It
I didn't
well,
know.
like, it's not like explicitly said, but it can come across that way, which is
Yeah, there's a little bit
which
of
is how
like
they're written in the comics.
Yeah.
flirtiness
Yeah.
there. Yeah, no, I don't know how to. I don't know what to say other than like they're so enjoyable and it really makes me want to watch the rest
You
of them.
should
So
just
I
watch
will.
all of it.
I will. I'm just gonna keep those DVDs and go through them all.
Is that on Prime still?
Probably.
I didn't know if they took it off because it's on DC Universe now.
Oh,
But I can just give you my DVDs.
I mean they still look good.
Yeah.
They look
I have
fine.
the DVDs and the Blu-rays.
There's so many episodes.
Actually, I should just give you the Blu-rays because I have it on Vudu. So if
That's how I'll watch it.
If I really need to watch it, I'll just get on my Vudu. I'll give you the Blu-rays.
So okay, so Brett gives those 2 episodes booyahs.
Yes. Successful assignment.
I just had so much fun, and I actually watched them with Claire. So
Hey, you could binge watch a whole series with her.
There were some times when I'm like, oh,
Actually,
is
don't do that.
Is the Joker gonna be too scary? And like, but I looked over and I was always like, oh, he likes to laugh a lot, doesn't he? And she's like, yeah.
Maybe the Scarecrow episodes
Oh,
might be a little much,
Much.
especially like not the first one. The first appearance of Scarecrow kind of sucks in Batman the Animated Series, but he actually gets pretty creepy, especially in the 4th season when the animation changes. Oh my gosh, he's creepy looking. Eee. Oh, I'm so glad you liked it. I really want you to watch all that.
yeah, I'm going to.
Do it.
Who's next?
Should I go or you go?
I'll go.
Okay.
So I was assigned Recore, which is a game that came out in 2013, 14.
14, I think.
14. It's a Microsoft exclusive. It's made by the people who made the Metroid games back in the day. I gave it an all right. I was excited to play it because I wanted it a long time ago because I just thought the box art looked really cool and I like post-apocalyptic games.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, hey, maybe it's one for me. Luckily, I didn't buy it. But
glad I could help you out.
I played it for maybe 2.5 hours. And the only thing I could think of when I was playing it was like, man, this is just kind of redundant. Like, it's such a simple game that it's really easy to learn and it's really fun at first. And then it's just like, I'm kind of just doing the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
With just different looking worlds. And it's not even worlds, it's just like areas.
Mm-hmm.
And like got sidetracked. No fight feels unique. Like every fight feels the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like all I have to do is, I need to change my ammo type.
Yeah.
You know, hit B so my dog will attack the bad guy.
You have a dog?
He's like a robot dog.
So
you have little mechs with you, and you can
have-
upgrade them and customize them. It's a
cores.
That's like
you can
the-
put the cores
yeah.
in the different mechs.
that's probably the coolest part of the game is the cores. I keep calling them mechs. I think it's just habit.
Probably.
Anything that's like robotic and is an animal,
yeah.
I just call it a mech. But no, those are probably the coolest parts. They had a lot of customization.
Mm-hmm.
Like you can do a lot to it. Like my dog, by the end of me playing it, was like white, red, and yellow. I was like, my dog looks like mismatched socks, but he's really strong, so I'll take it. Like it's just kind of, it's a different kind of game, but you can definitely tell the Metroid people made it, and they didn't really make any advancements within. I remember asking you, did you beat it? And you were like, no. And I was like, oh man, I'm gonna have to beat it then. I started playing and I was like, now I see why he did not beat this game, because it just gets repetitive, and
it makes for a good 2-hour experience, and then you're kind of like, oh, I've
done everything. I'm probably going to do the rest of this
really,
game.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and so you're like, all right, well, that's probably the end of that.
Yeah.
But I am glad I got a chance to play it. If you're looking, like if it's ever free, I'd say still pick it up just to try it out. You may really enjoy it. It's got a little bit of a dungeon crawler feel at times, which those are kind of cumbersome.
I think, to me, I don't want to hijack your try new things.
It's okay.
You know, for me, I think it has that DNA of, like you were saying, Metroid. It has the DNA of like a 15-year-old game.
Yeah, it
like
feels old.
And that doesn't necessarily do it any favors.
No.
Like, there's something about how, you know, every year there's a NES classic or something that's released, and I applaud the developers wanting to, you know, say, no, instead of just re-releasing something, we want to make something new that still has that classic feel. But it, you know,
it doesn't work.
At some point along in development, you have to say, yeah, we need to mix it up a little bit.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, it's got a cool world to play around in. For as old as it is, the visuals look pretty good on it. I didn't think the graphics were bad. It's definitive. Like,
yeah,
they got a remaster kind of situation.
A little bit of a...
But yeah, it didn't do enough to keep me playing. Like it, and I mean, there's a lot of games that do that. That's not to say it's the worst game I've ever played, because it's definitely not. But it was just all right. I didn't hate it. I didn't love it. I would play it again. I mean, if I'm at home and I don't really know what I feel like playing, I'd boot it up and see what's up with it.
Yeah.
And it's third person, which is fun. I like that a lot.
Like them third-person games.
I like third-person games a lot. I don't know why.
Have you heard? Excuse me, friend. Do you have a moment to talk about our Lord and Savior Anthem?
I have. And I do. And I am excited about the game. I'm just cautiously optimistic.
Who's your Lord and Savior?
Anthem, apparently.
Haven't heard of that one.
But Luke, what did you do for Try New Things?
So I actually got 2 things from you.
Nailed it.
I almost forgot about one, but it's okay.
Which one did you forget about?
Odyssey.
Oh.
No, I was kidding. I actually didn't forget. I just kept pushing it off until I think 2 nights ago. I was like, crap, I really need to watch that now. But I watched the Christmas episode from season 1 of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I knew I was not going to dislike it.
Yeah.
I knew I would like it. Like, I could have told you it's a booyah before. I've seen parts of the show. It's so funny, though. Like, the cold open.
The cold open in that episode
Kick
is
Santa
awesome.
in the testicles.
Yeah.
All the kids watching. Dude, it's so funny. That I don't remember his name. The dorky guy who's in love with Rosa.
Oh, it's Joe Latruglio.
Yeah, he's so funny.
Yeah,
his comic timing is just perfect.
Yeah, he's great in that show.
And then also Andy Samberg. He's so funny in the show.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but either a TV show that I watch needs to be extremely dark and ridiculous, something like Game of Thrones or Altered Carbon, or oh my gosh, I'll talk about that after. It needs to be really dark, something like that, like people dying all the time, or it needs to be over the top cheesy, something like The Office, Parks and Rec, or this.
Yeah.
You just can't take normal anymore. And this nails it perfectly. It's so much fun. It's so funny. Andre Braugher, he's the chief.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's so good. But it's my only con, and it's a fake con. Whenever he talks, I hear Dark Side. So I'm just going, oh man, he's such a good Dark Side.
Did he voice him in Justice League?
In the animated series.
Yeah.
He's,
And Batman the animated series? Or Justice League the animated series?
yeah, just
That's
the
what I
animated
meant.
series,
Okay.
yeah. I think,
I didn't know he voiced him. That's funny.
I'm pretty sure he does.
I'll have to look it up.
Anyway, he's hilarious. He's so dry. Terry Crews, oh my gosh,
He's great in that episode.
And whoever the redhead girl is,
Chelsea Peretti.
yeah, Chelsea Peretti.
Jordan Peele's wife.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Lucky man.
She's in Game Night too. She's the chick at the dinner party game place.
Yeah.
She's trying
The
to help.
pregnant.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh gosh, I didn't know that was her.
Yeah.
Nah, she's great. Game Night, one of my favorite movies this year. Such a good episode. Loved it. Go watch Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm waiting till it's totally done to watch the entire thing. Because I stopped watching it a long time ago.
I'll just lock all 3 of us up. I couldn't choose. I like both of you.
Aren't you gonna miss your flight? It's okay. My backup flight's in 5 hours. Backup flight. You get shot in the butt twice. Oh my god.
The end of that episode's great too.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's a booyah. The other thing I did was played Super Mario Odyssey on the Switch. I never played it before. Chris hated it. Brett hates it. You liked it. Dana, your wife, loves it.
It's good.
Lepke likes it.
My girlfriend beat it, and she hates video games.
His girlfriend hates video games and liked it. Beat it. I think it's okay. I don't know. Like, I have fun
Way
when
to
I'm
play devil's advocate. Land in the middle here.
right in the middle.
No,
Half-
unacceptable position.
Like, I
Halfway
mean,
through the second, all right.
I enjoy myself when I'm playing it.
Mm-hmm.
There's also not really much to it.
Yeah, no, it's
And
simple.
I'm fine with that. Like, when I play it, I'm not stressing about anything. I find it relaxing. Some of the moons are easy. Some of them are a little more difficult, which is, I think, good. So there's a little variety. Looks like there's not very many worlds.
You're not very far, right?
Yeah.
Because it stopped working.
Yeah, I'm on my way to the... Yeah, my game stopped working. I don't know what the heck's happening. I hope it's not my Switch. But I think I'm about to go to the Metro Kingdom.
Oh man,
That's-
New Donk City.
New Donk City.
that's what it is.
New Donk City's pretty.
That's one of my favorite worlds.
It's actually.
But it's one of the better ones.
It's actually is one of the better ones.
I didn't really like the woodland place with the poison. I thought the desert was okay. I actually really enjoyed the swimming one.
Yeah, the swimming one's cool.
And then the Cap World. I mean, who cares? this is the intro.
You didn't make it to the snack kingdom, did you?
Snack
Or
Kingdom?
food kingdom?
I don't know. I just got off the random island you land on.
I was gonna say the lava one, which is the food one. That was fun too.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I enjoy when I play it. I like having Cappy as my little companion. He's fun. Two cons, or one, I guess. I talked about how it's not a lot and it's probably pretty short. Like, I feel like I've almost beat it, honestly. The motion controls, all I get is notifications for motion controls.
Yeah.
And I'm playing it handheld.
Yeah.
Like, I almost only play my Switch handheld. And then Cappy's talking to me, if you twirl your Joy-Con around, you can do this. I'm like, I can't do that, because if I do that, I'll throw my Switch across the room.
I think what's hilarious is that, like, the system knows.
Did yours do that when you played it?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't remember it doing it.
Oh, it did it all the freaking time, and it gets so annoying. But
Mhm.
I mean, how does a developer not write a line of code that says like, hey, if
it's
it's
docked.
if
I
it's
feel like-
handheld or docked, don't display this message, or at least display it
I feel
every
like-
once in a
I
while.
feel like it's wanting me to play in motion. I feel like
See,
it's
I think-
supposed to be played in motion control.
I think so. I think that's what they're trying to get you to do.
Which I think is very frustrating.
Yeah.
Because
Let me
I've
play it
played-
my way.
I've played the Wii, and the motion control was good for about 2 minutes when then I was over it.
Yeah.
It was good in Wii Tennis and Wii Bowling.
Yeah. It was good in Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess, but the only thing you used it for was swinging your sword or aiming something.
Mm-hmm.
And that was off the pointer, not the actual motion. Wii Motion Plus sucked. Ruined Skyward Sword, which was a already bad game. Anyway, I
Tell
think
me
it's
how
alright.
you really feel.
I have fun playing it. A very minuscule fanboy worthy for that
Nice.
one for me.
Like where I put Bird Box.
Yeah.
Nice.
So watch Bird Box and play Mario
Do
Odyssey
you think you'll finish it?
if it works. So I load it and it brings up, have you tried playing this with the Joy-Cons not attached or whatever? Like, there's so many ways you can play it, and it just sits there. I've hit every button. I've taken the game out and reset it.
Have you taken the Joy-Cons off?
Yeah.
Did you try playing it that way?
Yeah. Do what it wants you to do, Luke.
No. Never. I won't be a part of their system.
It's too late.
But yeah, it's good. I like it. That's it.
Good.
You have to get to the darker side of the moon. It's one of the more challenging things in video games, I think.
Lepke says to get to the darker side of the moon, and it's challenging.
That's where Sentinel Prime was.
Oh, I don't want to go there.
I do.
Transformers 3
Just so I can
reference.
tell him he sucked.
So, do we have any other?
Any more comments? No, I think we're under the fan box.
The fan box. Yay! We have one message, according to that graphic.
We always have one message.
Oh. What did we get?
Okay, we have a couple things.
What's
so
the word?
in the chat, we have had a couple questions.
Oh, good. Battle rifle. He made it. What
He
up,
did.
dude?
What up, BR?
Stop
And
calling me Kevin.
We will lead off with Battle Rifle's question, which is, what is the worst movie of the year for you guys? Next week, we're going to talk about...
Next week is going to be so much fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. We're doing the What the Fanboy Awards. So, we're not talking about bad movies or shows or games next week.
We should have a worst.
But no,
It was
last year.
Bumblebee came out this year.
But for this question, what is the worst movie of 2018 for us? Battle Rifle says his is Venom, if that makes your decision any easier.
So
Mine is definitely close to Venom. I think it is.
I struggle with this because I really hated Venom, but it's actually a better made movie than A Wrinkle in Time. I just hated Venom.
Ooh.
So those are my 2 worst. You know I can't answer a question directly. I have to cheat.
This is
I
true.
think mine has to be Venom. I think that was the movie I enjoyed the least. Was Solo this year?
Yep.
Ooh. It's between Venom and Solo.
Solo was watchable. Venom and Wrinkle in Time for me were just...
Solo's watchable, but it's boring.
It was Rampage for me.
I didn't see Rampage.
Those Venom, Rampage, and
Wrinkle
Wrinkle
in
in
Time.
Time.
Wrinkle in
My
Time.
3 dumpster fires of the year.
Pacific Rim Uprising is another second to last for me.
I kind of liked that movie a little bit. I also forgot it came out.
Yeah, I think I'll stick with Venom.
So, all right. Shay from the chat. Next question. Are you excited about Halo Infinite?
I'll let Brett answer that first.
Well, it's a few years off. So
Halo Infinite coming in 2030.
so the rumors are right now probably 2020, fall 2020.
Good. Take your time.
I am very excited, mostly because they are taking their time. Normally, Halo's on a 3-year. Traditionally, Halo has been on a 3-year development cycle for like their mainline games. Halo Wars was done by a totally different studio.
Yeah.
ODST was just using the Halo 3 engine and a small team. So
I like that.
theoretically, Halo Infinite, aka Halo 6, should have come out this year. The fact that they're willing to take 2 more years to finish it, is really promising for me, because they got a good foundation on the multiplayer side of things.
Brett put me on Halo 5. You kind of got me to play it.
I did,
And I really liked it. So if you'd asked me this 6 or 7 months ago, I'd have told you absolutely not. I don't really care about it. But Halo 5 is a lot of fun, and the multiplayer was really good in that. So I'm pretty pumped about it.
Yeah,
I've not played Halo 5 yet. I haven't.
You have it,
installed-
though.
I have it.
Oh.
Well, Chris has it,
Chris had
and I have his in my room.
Hopefully his doesn't try to tell you to play with motion controls.
Oh my gosh! I hope not.
Have you tried playing with a Wii controller? This is an Xbox
My
game.
nunchuck isn't working. My
Um,
nunchuck is not compatible with the Xbox One.
Yeah, Shay mentioned that one of the few things that's been confirmed, more or less, is that they're going to go back to a more simple art style, more traditional art style. Halo 5 and even Halo 4 were done by... obviously, those were the 343 games, but after Bungie took over. And they had a different art director. And the current art director, his name is... I don't know what his actual name is. His nickname is Sparth. You can find him on Twitter. Sparth really is embracing the old school Halo art in like modern day graphics, which I'm super excited for.
Yeah, I mean...
The Infinite teaser, I think, is kind of a look at that.
Yeah,
So it's
I
look
think-
what we can do, and that just blows me away.
Yeah, I think it'll be cool, and I think we talked about the customization system.
We did last week.
From Reach, that they're gonna... I think they're rumored to be bringing back, or is it confirmed?
Yeah, it's confirmed.
It's
that
confirmed.
was the lead...
Studio lead
The
said
studio lead said that when we're talking about armor customization, it's not going to be like Halo 5. It's not going to be like Halo 4. It's going to be like Halo Reach.
See, and I like the armor setups you can put together in Halo 4 and 5. So to make that even more in depth will be awesome.
Yeah.
I'm excited about it.
Yeah.
And Luke's just kind of there.
I'm excited for it. I like playing Halo campaigns.
I was gonna say we'll do some 4-player co-op
Woo!
Halo
with someone.
Battle Royale.
We'll find a 4th.
If I buy it digitally, yeah. If I
There
buy
you
it
go.
digitally, Lepke will be in. too.
Nice. All right. Okay, so on Twitter, EXM asked, "What are your top 3 most anticipated movies of 2019?"
Ooh. So, I'm taking all DC, Marvel, Star Wars off the table because obviously,
didn't.
Really?
Yeah.
You're taking
For me.
them off. Okay, so those would be your top 3.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like
a mixture of
Star Wars
those.
Episode 9, Avengers Endgame. Honestly, nothing really comes close besides those.
I have honorable mention because I have 2 of those in there.
Yeah. So, I wrote down It Chapter 2.
Yep.
Godzilla King of the Monsters.
Yep.
And John Wick 3.
Oh,
Parallel.
yes.
Pretty jacked up for those three.
Yeah.
Those besides the DC, Marvel, and Star Wars.
There's probably 10 that I'm like, I must buy a ticket to go see.
There's one like each month. I'm like, if I miss that opening night,
I'm be pissed. So my true top three are Godzilla King of Monsters #1, most anticipated, Star Wars Episode 9,
Wow.
and then Avengers Endgame.
That blows my mind with how much you love The Last Jedi. That Episode 9 is not your number one.
Because he knows they're gonna shovel it under the rug a little bit.
I mean, honestly, if I had seen a Star Wars Episode 9 trailer by now, it might be number one. But I've seen 2 Godzilla King of the Monsters trailers, and I'm so on board for that freaking movie.
Yeah, dude.
And then my others are Glass, It Chapter 2, and Us are my like, whoa, what are some different movies that I'm really excited for?
I put 4 movies on here because Avengers Endgame is obviously. I think you'll be a little sick in the head to not be excited about that movie. My number 1 is Shazam because I love Shazam. I've loved Shazam for a long time. So the fact that he's going to be in a movie is great.
Yep.
It Chapter 2 because I love scary movies. And Glass are my 3.
One of those is coming up real quick.
2 of them are. Shazam's in March.
Yeah, but Glass
or
is
April.
Glass is in like a week and a half.
Yeah, super pumped. Can't wait. I got to rewatch all those again. But Dana won't watch them with me, so
I'll watch them with you.
Appreciate it. So those are my 3, 4-ish.
So I've got a question. We didn't have any other. I guess I could check real quick on Instagram.
I do have another thing that I also forgot to talk about. Well, you can go ahead. I'll go after.
So, what is in the world that we talk about, whether that be video games, just fandom in general, movies, like what is your one wish for 2019?
Oh, jeez. Jeez.
World peace.
Jeez, Doc, this is heavy. You get that reference? Darn.
Back to the Future. Lefty, what's your wish for 2019?
Anthem not to suck.
Anthem
It's a good wish.
suck.
Anthem not sucking would be awesome.
So in the world that we talk, well,
Is this like is this a New Year's resolution?
No.
Okay.
No. Like, so I'll give you
We did
mine.
those last year.
I'll give you mine. And this is one of the to piggyback off the you're surprised that Star Wars wasn't my top one. Like, my wish for 2019 that Star Wars is amazing and everyone loves it. Because I'm tired of Star Wars being super divisive.
I just
Happy New Year, Shay.
elevate that to honestly everything. Like, I understand some people aren't going to like stuff.
Right.
That happens. But people are just so bitter towards the opposite side.
Yeah.
And it's so annoying.
So maybe just a little more love in the world.
Yeah.
Do we need to make a little more love?
Love is all you need.
I have a very specific wish. One of my favorite games ever is getting a sequel this year, and
Gears 5?
it wasn't that one, but I don't think that's coming out in 2019. I think that's going to be a 2020 release.
Oh, I know.
It's coming out 2019.
You think so?
I think so.
I hope so. It'd be awesome. But The Division 2 comes out this year, and it takes place in a place I'm very familiar with, and that's Washington, D.C. I would love nothing more than the Air and Space Museum to be a huge part of the game.
It's gotta.
I think that would
I
be
can't imagine
absolutely incredible because as a kid, I always loved going to the Air and Space Museum. I can literally walk in there, like in my mind, I could close my eyes and walk through that museum and know where everything is. Like, I love that place. So if they put that in the game, oh man, that'd be awesome. Huge fight in the food court. Like, that would just be so much fun. I really hope it happens. And I hope with how well they did a 1-to-1 on New York, I hope they put the same amount of effort into DC. Because I think it'd be really cool.
I don't know if this is a lame wish, but you guys can let me know.
It's lame.
I feel like this year was super good.
Yeah. No, it was a really
Like-
good year for almost everything.
Like, video game wise,
Yeah,
wow.
Yep.
great year.
Especially after last year, which I played 2 of my current favorite games. One of them was a little older. One of them was released last year, and then this year, another one of my favorite games. Like my top 3 games.
Yeah.
And then in movies, I was looking at my list, and say like 70% of it is on the positive side.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I just hope
2019's
I-
as good.
I hope it's even better. Like, I just want to be able to walk out of the theater and go, at the very least, I had a good time with that. Because, I mean, I don't ever regret, like, paying for a movie or anything, but, like, when I walked out of Vin, I was just like, ugh,
Finally,
what was the point of this? So I just want good vibes through the year.
Yeah.
It's not lame.
Online with people and in my own mind. Just want to have a good time, you know?
There you go. That's my wish.
I think the only other thing we have is some plugs.
Oh, hold on. I need to talk about something first.
Oh yeah, Luke, you had.
So I can't believe I forgot to talk about this in the recap. I binge watched a show because I thought I hadn't watched as much TV as I thought for the Fanboy Awards. So I was like, crap, I need another show. Turns out I didn't really need to, but I'm really happy that I did because I watched one of the best shows of the year. It's Homecoming on Amazon Prime.
Oh yeah.
It is incredible.
I need to watch that.
It's 10 episodes, and they're 30 minutes long. And it's a thriller, but not in, like, most ways. Like, it's super kind of realistic. But, like, there's 2 timelines, and they kind of intersect sometimes. And something, like, somebody will say one thing, you'll be, like, watching it, and be like, wow, this is pretty good. Somebody will say something, you'll just be like, what? And then the music and has great cinematography. You'll just like to do this, and you'll just be like, oh my gosh! And it's like totally elevates the show every episode. Great show, highly recommend. Booyah! Definitely one of my favorite shows of the year.
Good to know.
Awesome.
Julia Roberts is the star, and Bobby Cannavale. They're both really good. Great acting, great writing, cinematography is beautiful, awesome music. I'm trying to get through this as much as I can.
Stuff.
Yeah, so good. So good.
Is it on your list?
For?
Of top 3s for the year? TV shows?
I don't remember. I don't know if I put it on there on time.
I don't know. I can go back over it.
But it probably is.
It might be. I think it is. Okay, so speaking of top 3s and the Fanboy Awards. So next week we're going to do... Yeah, next segue. What you get to see next week is Fanboy Awards, which is we each came up with nominations. We put them together, narrowed them down to top 3. We'll let you know what our winners are. However, there is going to be a public
Google form?
Google form that you can go out on and fill out. You'll have a chance to win a giveaway if you put your name and how we can contact you down.
We'll give you a box of birds.
The prize is still
It's
to
not
be
true.
determined. Should we just decide that right now? What
Let's
should
think
it be?
about it.
We'll think about
We'll
it.
think about it. But
Talk
but
about
on
it.
top of announcing like what
And a
we
rock.
pick as the winners, we'll also announce what you guys collaboratively decide.
I have
The audience.
a question about it.
Yes.
Is their picks based on just what they think, or is it based on our nominations?
They're based on our nominations.
Our nominations.
So
yeah.
it's our
Cool.
nominations. You guys get to pick between our So if you do, like, you don't have to fill out every category. If you're like, oh, I didn't watch any of those shows, don't feel like you have to select something. But
Or if you
we
don't
want to
know how
hear
to
what
pick
you
out
guys
editing.
think,
I struggle with that.
and how wrong we are on things. And you get a chance to win something.
Yeah.
So
Free stuff's awesome.
be looking for that on that link on the Probably not on Instagram. We can't link on Instagram yet. But on Twitter, we'll have those links. I'll probably put a post on YouTube, and I'll put a post on Instagram that'll have the link
description.
Right now, yeah, we can put it in the
audio
description of the
listeners.
show, and so be on the lookout for that. Until next time, is it 2019 yet? Oh no, not yet.
It is
yet.
for audio listeners. What's up?
Have
Happy
a
2019, boys.
way to make it through 2018. Let's have a great 2019. I'm super excited what we're gonna be doing in 2019.
Me
so.
Got some dope stuff planned.
Yeah, we do.
If 2018 was what the Fanboy 2.0, 2019
Is 5.0.
3.2.
I overshot that a little
Are we
bit.
jumping? I mean, we can jump straight to 5. It's fine.
I think we should just turn it up to 11.
Ooh.
Let's do it.
All
I'm on
right.
board.
Well, until next time.
Where can they find us?
You can find us on Twitter and Instagram at What the Fanboy. YouTube. Our channel name is just What the Fanboy.
Yep.
You can find us personally right here.
Yep.
For audio listeners.
Is there reverb in here? What's going on?
You can find me at Tyler_19_Davis.
You can find me at theboywanda, THE_BOI_WUNDA.
Find me at Brightson in all the places.
Yeah.
So, until then, hit us up on the social medias, and we'll see you next time.
See you, everybody. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.